good, YouTube? Naturally Unprofessional back with another video. This video is by After School, How to Deal with Negative People, featuring Kevin Hart and Joe Rogan. You know what? I'm actually going to pay very good detail to this video for the simple fact that it is a lot of negative people in this world. I think people really get the pleasure of out of bringing somebody down to their level. Like, it's a very sickening thing that people love to do as humans. Like, that is a nasty trait that I wish that we would get out of. I think I said it in another video. You don't have to put somebody down for somebody else's personal gain. You don't. You both can thrive together. You both can be right together. Like, nobody don't have to get put down. And if you see somebody's success, you should never have to try to point out the flaws in their success. You just should be, if you're not happy about it, don't watch it, or don't look at them, or don't think about that person. But if you see something and you automatically have something negative to say about it, and you don't have no legitimate reason of why you're negative about it, that's one, that's hating. Two, that's negative as hell. And three, you just bringing all types of bad energy to yourself, and you giving out a lot of bad energy, and that's just not a good way to live, my nigga, for real. But let's see how to deal with it. After School.
That's the problem. There's so much clickbait out there because it's such an effective way to get people to pay attention to things. Because as you said, people focus on failure and negative and anger.
That's what we want to see.
Controversy.
That's what we want to see. People want to see the anger.
Yeah.
And you know,
why do you think that is?
Because it's just the times. It's that's what's cool now.
Is that
cool?
what it is?
What's cool is being negative. You know how you always have some people. This is a great example. How you have people. Me and you can talk about a movie, right? We can talk about Titanic. Wow, Titanic, one of the biggest movies of all time. Fucking great movie. Yo, yes, it was a great movie. And one guy, for no reason, go, I fucking hated it.
That is fucking ridiculous. I think it's a pretty good movie. I wasn't a big fan of it, just for the principles of how shit was going, and wasn't no black people, racial shit. But that's not here nor there. For instance of what just happened, like this in Madrid, I think it just happened just last week, when Brian won his fourth ring. Instantly. Matter of fact, they didn't even have to wait to win the shit. It was right when he got into the finals, and they knew he was going against Miami. Everybody knew at the beginning of the at the beginning of the playoffs, Brian was going to win it. I didn't think no team was going to put them out. And what solidified that was after the Clippers got taken out. Blew everybody's mind. Instantly, once Brian hit the finals or the Clippers got put out, I can't remember which one came first. Brian had the easiest way to the finals. I was thinking about it. I'm looking like, no, you didn't. Because it's in a bubble. Yeah, people here wasn't 100% in it. Yeah, this happened. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, it's going through a pandemic. Yeah, Black Lives Matter movement going through. But as a professional athlete, as a person that's getting paid to do this, you have a job. Yeah, all that's still going. Yeah, everything's happening to the world that's going on. You still have a job. You get paid this X amount of money. They expect you to show up and work. Now, if those people heads not in the game, like the Clippers and all of them, and how they came back playing, fuck that shit. But that's not Brian's fault. Brian don't have no control of that. Brian has control of Brian and his team. Damian Lillard. Who else to go to? Houston. And then the Nuggets. And then Miami. That is not an easy schedule. Portland is never easy. Yeah, they lose a lot, but they're never an easy team. Dame Dollar McCollum, all them niggas, they go get buckets for sure. Houston, they just washed Houston. I think Houston's probably the easiest team out of everybody. One, they system just never going to work going against a team like LeBron. All right, I'm getting off topic. But you see just how the hate just happened so instantly. he had the easiest walk to the final. Ain't shit easy, man. The man worked hard for all this shit. He spent millions of dollars on his body every year to do that. The shit ain't easy. They made it look that easy. Yeah, he had a great team, but they made it look that fucking easy. It's like, just appreciate him while he here, because when he retire, we might not see another athlete like him. We putting hopes in Zion, the Greek, the freak, and everything, but we don't know because of injuries or anything. God forbid that. I don't wish nothing on him, but we might not have another athlete like a LeBron James, or like a Tom Brady, or like a Tiger Woods. Who else? Mike Trout. Kershaw. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point.
Why? You ain't like Titanic? Fucking bullshit. Why? Man, I know why.
You ain't got no reason.
Now tell me, why'd you hate it? I ain't got time to talk to you about that. The cool thing is just being different. I wanna be completely opposite than all these
Contrarian.
positive people. You know what? Nah. That shit was ass. Why? Why was it ass? You have people that just like to do that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And what happens when one person does it, another person for no reason all go, yeah, me too.
For no fucking
Yeah, that
reason.
shit was ass, man. I ain't like it either. Did you see it? What y'all talking about? You don't even know what they're talking about. But you just want to hop on the negative train.
Right.
Because that's what's cool. It's not cool to be positive. It's not cool to be happy.
I don't know if it's a cool thing. I think it's usually people that are really frustrated with their lives.
100%. I mean,
like-
that's the factual side to it.
I did a joke before. I was like, do you think Michael Jordan leaves YouTube comments? Like, I bet he doesn't.
No. No.
That's not for winners.
No. Not at all.
The type of people that want to get mad and complain constantly about shit like that.
Do you know what it takes to do this right here?
Not much.
Do you know right here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel right in your comment section, Joe Rogan. You can kiss my. You know what that takes? What do you have going on that you have the time
Nothing.
to just simply
You're bored.
be that negative and
Just
do
trying
it
to get
in this
entertainment,
world,
want
It's
attention,
just a
bro.
mismanagement of your time.
time.
Yeah, your time is so valuable.
So
And
valuable.
I don't think people understand how valuable they can be if they use their time correctly.
Yes. Now, have you always been like this? Have you always
I'm
been
a
this
positive
ambitious? Always?
fucking guy, man.
But always?
Always.
Really?
I find
That's
a
hard to
light
believe.
in every dark tunnel.
This guy
I
can
will
draw his
find
ass
a
off.
goddamn light, man. I hear it all. Listen, when I tell you the weight on my back is so heavy of all the stuff that I deal with, and I'm fine. The reason why I'm fine is because I'm genuinely happy. I'm happy. And I'm not happy just because of the success. The success acts as a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy because I truly know the definition and the feeling that comes with happiness. I truly know it. I felt it. I felt it when I said, yo, what really makes me happy? And I look at Heaven and Hendrix and I look at Zoe. I look at my wife. I go, yo,
Your family.
I didn't have the family shit when I was coming up. Yo, I got one. I got one. Look what I done did. Look what I built. These people depend on me. I provide for these people. That makes me happy. That makes me happy when my daughter comes up. Dad, you're not only my dad, you're my best friend. Yo, I'm happy. That's my world.
That's beautiful, man.
So everything else from the outside that comes in, you're throwing shit at a bubble that can't be popped. It's a force field around me.
Yeah.
There's a force field around me because what really matters, loves me wholeheartedly. And when you have that and you understand that, you're unbreakable. So if you don't add to that force field, if you don't make my force field stronger, you don't get time from me. My team, Heartbeat Productions, the people underneath my umbrella, you're a part of my force field. You believe what I believe. We all see the same things. We want the same things. So we march with the same beat. You can't shake that.
People out
When you're an
family
individual that's
true
seen
shit
that
that-
and understands that.
should bring you
If
happiness.
you've never felt that, if you have no idea what that feels like, then it's easy to shake you. That's why some people are easily broken. Being broken is not a hard thing. It's not a hard thing. So those that do get broken, those that do get down, those that do get depressed, I understand. I understand. I don't knock people for it. I don't knock anybody for it. What I also understand is that the encouragement that can come from so many can add value for those that may need a little push. That may need a little, hey man, pick your chin up. It's so easy to be that positive reinforcement for somebody and add value. It's so easy. But some people choose to throw that aside and kick while you're down. I try to put out the light of positivity because whoever's out there, I don't know what it could do for somebody else. But somebody else may just simply look at me and say, yo, the way that he embraces his kids makes me want to be a better father. Yo, the way that this man doesn't stop and the way that every day he wakes up and he's just positive regardless of what's going on makes me realize that this shit ain't so bad. The way that he gets up and says, hey, today's another day, it's a morning, let's all be better than we were yesterday. Somebody probably needed to hear that. The more that I can give that out and I can take my platform to throw good energy out, I'm doing my part. Because there's so many that throw out the complete opposite.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of that.
That's beautiful, man.
That's true.
I believe you.
It's not forced.
Right.
It's not phony.
Yeah.
It's not fake. I get shit every day. I hear shit every day.
It's very contagious too.
I had a lady, right? Later on now. Lady rolled down the window. She goes, when you gonna make a good movie again? I said, did you see the upside? I thought the upside was good.
The nerve of somebody, bro. The nerve of somebody to pull up to this man that is busy as hell, that is nonstop working, being the best person that he possibly can be, take care of his family. Now, I'm not saying he's perfect, but I think that's, you know what I'm saying, for what it looked like doing what he's supposed to do, which means take care of his family, being successful, yada, 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 yada. And this lady comes up to him and asks him, when are you going to make another good movie? Oh, his response, did you see the upside? Even I don't like Kevin Hart's new movies. I'm not about to knock the man for doing it. You think it's funny? Some people like it. Some people don't. It's not made for everybody. Can't please everybody. But they ain't gonna give me the right to come up to him and ask him when the hell he gonna make another good movie like he intentionally just making bad movies. Come on, man.
What's that?
Oh, shit.
It's a movie. It's one of my movies that's out. I think it's a good movie. I ain't see that. All right, ma'am. You have a beautiful day.
That's hilarious.
All right.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
All right. Damn.
What she asked the question with such conviction, like literally.
Yeah.
And by the way, I could
Why you
have
have
said
to draw
a
a
lot
car
of shit.
like that?
She rolled
You
the
fucked
window
up.
down. You could tell she still had the crank. So I'm like, I could have said a lot of shit. I didn't.
Right.
I didn't. There's a lot of things that I can say to you, ma'am. When you gonna make a good movie? It's snapping. I got one out. The upside. You see the upside? What's that? It's a movie. It's out now.
Amazing that that's how she chooses to come at you.
I ain't see it. I get it.
She chooses to come at you with a negative.
I get it every day.
Should have shown love.
When you gonna be funny again? I'm trying my best. Trying my best. If it's not working for you, hopefully I do better soon. What do you?
That's all you can say.
What am I going to feed into that? And why?
Right.
Why? For what?
Yeah.
For what? It seems to have been working thus far.
Are you getting this positive attitude towards life from life experience? Or are you getting it from books? Did someone teach you how to think like this?
I'm getting it.
Good question.
From the experiences and from the real understanding of perfection doesn't exist.
Does it?
Don't exist, Joe. We're in a time right now where people expect perfection. You expect perfection. I don't know where this came from. I don't know what happened that the criteria for living.
Man.
My true understanding is, all right, you got one life, and that one life, the goal for us is to live it to the best of our ability from the beginning to what's said the end. In the middle, in the beginning, middle, you're going to do things, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to fuck up. You're supposed to learn and then move forward with the understanding of what not to do.
And pass
and
that
when
knowledge
you move
down
forward,
to the next generation.
life may get better, it may not, but somewhere along the lines it's going to click. And everything that I went through back here was supposed to happen so that now that I'm here, I'm able to go ahead with such a high level of knowledge, and I can make other people better. I can make myself better. I can do more for my family. Something happens. My dad is the prime example. Crazy drug addict. In and out of jail. Life was very bad. Very fucking bad for my
Taught you
dad.
not to do that shit, though.
Son got successful. Son then took money, gave it to his dad. Here's your house. Here's your truck. Here's your monthly. At this age, I want you to live your life. You done made mistakes. You can't rebuild and correct the things that you've done. I'm your son. I love you. You can't go back and redo. You can't try to keep going backwards. It ain't about me. You got grandkids. Go be the best grandpop you can be for these grandkids. That's your focus now. Where's this energy devoted to? Being a grandpop for the grandkids. Don't worry about me. But something happened in your life. Something happened that took you in a direction to reap the benefits of your son's happiness and success. My energy is now contagious enough and I hand it to you. So now you're able to give that off to all these other people that you're around. Something happens, and that's in every single life. In every life. I understand that. There's a payoff for bad eventually. There's a payoff. It can't be bad, but for so long. If you got the strength and the understanding to realize that, shit will change. It will change. Yo, we all are great. We all should think that we're great. There's no reason for you to not think that you're great. If you don't think you're great, ask yourself why. Why don't you think the highest of yourself? When you do, people have no choice but to follow suit. You have no choice but to follow suit.
If you're willing to work down, look at another person's behavior towards your reflection state. That's dope. Yogi Bahayan? Did I say that right? Yogi Bahayan. No, hope I'm not butchering that name.
This video is sponsored by
Oh, is it?
Trends, a community.
Hey man, Kevin Hart dropped some jewels on it, man. The only thing that really took, I listened to everything that he said. I heard it and listened to it. But the one thing that stuck out to me is what he found was happiness, and what made him what made him become that person. Obviously, past coming from where you're coming from humbles you. Gives that fire on you, that grind, growing up. But what he said, what made him very happy is to realize that the only thing that can make or break him is his kids. He want to make sure his kids are straight, his family's straight, they're living a good life, they're not living the way he lived. His father is now in his life, in his kid's life in a positive way. There's so much negative energy. He said he'd just rather just be positive than negative, and it takes a lot of energy out of you to be negative. So he chose to be positive, and and he said he found that just through living life. I know he meditates, work out, just being around his kids, just joy he got, and then surrounding yourself with friends, like he said, what's they called, the Red Cup Boys, something like that. Surrounding yourself with people that understand what you're trying to do, who you are, and they give that same energy back to you, that fuels you. They keep on doing everything again. I think that's dope. Just finding your peace, your happiness is such a struggle, but when you find it, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. That's it for this video, man. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all next one.